So,
Yeah.
what has been the most profound thing that you've seen within the clients that are utilizing microdosing for their catalysts? What is some of the client testimonials or feedback you've received?
Oh man, so many. Like
Get sort out.
I've yeah, get the sword out. Yeah, I have had clients get sober that had really severe issues with alcohol dependency. Had a client reach out to me recently and he was like reaching out to say that he's almost a year sober since going through a microdosing experience that I had been going on, a couple years ago, or like not even that, maybe a year or so ago. And that was really cool to have him come back like that much time later and be like, hey, by the way, like this has still creating impact in my life. This change has been sustainable for me. And now I'm like heading into a year of sobriety. So that was really cool. I've also had people just go through these experiences and be like, yeah, I was in a really low point, like a really low state where I had lost touch with like the hobbies that I had, the relationships that I had. I had a guy that his like business was going under. And so he was kind of losing everything and he was like on the tail end of a divorce and stuff. And so he was like, I just have felt like a shell of a human. And then he went through a microdosing experience that I put together and he started getting back into scuba diving. He was like hitting the gym every day again. So sometimes it's the things where it's like you feel disconnected from these parts of you that have maybe like been really integral. And then all of a sudden you're like, where did I lose that along the way? Like what happened in my life that caused me to feel completely disconnected to the things that bring me joy? And so sometimes it's just reconnecting to joy and reconnecting to play. And now this current experience that I'm running, it's more so for like coaches, creators, and entrepreneurs. And a lot of what I'm seeing with them is they're becoming so much more potent in their content creation. Like they're no longer filtering themselves or hiding behind another character or persona that they've been playing. They are just being them. And they're not trying to look professional. They're not trying to copy and paste another person's business into their own. They're finding so much freedom and being like, no, dude, this is a playground. You get to do you and you get to figure out what works for you and unleash the part of you that is meant to be experienced by the world around you because you're no longer trying to like be this persona or character or listen to these voices that really aren't even your own. So those are a few that come to mind.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's so important that we, focus on that. Get those bubbles out. Everybody needs to get one of these. We're going to
Dude,
drop the link below in the description. Make sure you those.
for the bubble cigarettes.
Those are so dope. Oh, we're doing a retreat together. We're
We
doing,
are.
well, I'm just a guest of you, but you're doing the retreat and I'm just coming to hang out and supply your peeps with the goodness.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm so stoked for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, out in the desert.
Yes. The desert. Joshua
Yeah.
Tree.
Yeah, the stars are like insane out there, so I'm super pumped for like some stargazing and just being out in the quiet. Sometimes I feel like I really crave being in stillness and living in a place like San Diego. Sometimes it's hard to find places where there aren't people.
Yeah, that's why I do skydiving.
Yes, I'm like,
Like,
where are the places where there are no people?
yes.
Like that's where I'm trying to find. And like I think so much of that is because I'm trying to really, like what I was talking about, like turn down the noise on the external so I can really listen to what's going on internally. It's a little bit hard to do that in like chaos and hustle and bustle and like construction going on over here and then all of these people in these places and sometimes in, cities it can be challenging to like do that and find places where it's just you. I recently was on this trail and I was like, oh my God, there's no one here. And I was like posted up underneath a tree. And I was like, I think I want to make a YouTube video right now because I was just feeling so inspired and creative. And I think like I'm realizing that the times that I'm really creative and inspired are when I'm outside and when I'm like not around a lot of else that's going on. Like a lot of other chaos or hustle and bustle or people or things like that, where it's just like me and my thoughts. So it was really cool to like find this tree where no one else was there.